I've been doing the ride sharing thing now for a couple of months, and these are just a couple of tips that I wanted to add to you guys to just help you be a successful rideshare guy. Okay, one of the first tips I gotta say is kind of take the initiative. When your customer gets into the car and everything like that, have like a hello, some sort of a greeting or something like that that you start off with, like make them feel comfortable in your car, and then that's gonna get you better ratings. Better ratings is gonna give you more business. I like to give out mints and offer an aux cord. First thing is like, oh, hey, what's going on? I'm John. Would you like a mint? Is there anything you want to listen to? I'm listening to the radio right now. Do you have a playlist? I got an aux cord. All right, one of the second things you want to do is you want to use your intuition a little bit. I'm not saying go burning gas or anything like that. If you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere and it's noontime, I mean, there's a good chance you're not going to get a ping. So you want to go to a more busy area, find out where there's a lot of foot traffic, maybe a lot of students, maybe a concert just got out, maybe there's a sporting event, whatever. It's think of the times that people are going to be commuting and needing rides. So early in the morning, right around rush hour, around 5 or 6 at night, around the city is usually pretty good. Any cities there's a lot of congestion, like in Boston, parking's a real pain in Boston. So, it just kind of makes sense that, if I'm not getting pings or anything like that, I go to one of the local neighborhoods and within about 15 minutes, boom, I get a ping, and that's a good way to stay busy. So find 1 or 2 hot spots that you can kind of camp out at for a while. Sometimes you're looking at the heat map and you're like, oh, wow, it's busy 2 miles that way. Don't chase. That's what I call it. Don't chase. So basically, if you see that it's busy 2 miles east of you, don't drive 2 miles east, and then, because 9 times out of 10, what'll happen is you drive that 2 miles east, and then the area where you just left gets busy. So, don't fall into that pattern, because then you find yourself kind of going back and forth and just burning a bunch of gas and wasting your time. 9 times out of 10, it's if you're in a big city, rush hour is good for big city, and obviously the morning commute is good for a big city. That's just kind of a no-brainer. Don't be afraid to invest in a couple of things. Obviously you're going to invest into maintaining your car. Have an auxiliary cord. If you're going to be on a 20-minute ride or something like that, and they have something they want to listen to, plug it in. Play it on the radio and everything like that. Customers love that. You want to keep your car nice and clean. There's a number of car washes that probably have some sort of a club rate and everything like that. You pay once a month. It's connected to your credit cards. You pay anywhere between $20 to $30 a month, and you can basically just run it through once a day if you want to. That way you're getting your car washed every day. It's awesome. You just drive right through. They scan a thing on the barcode. If you got vacuums, vac out back out the interior, and it's worth it. It's so worth it. You just run it through every day. The car looks like I said, it's brand new. It's awesome. And the customer gets in the car and they're like, wow, this is such a nice car. It just makes a much better impression, makes them feel more comfortable, makes you feel more, you take more pride in what you're doing, and that just makes, a happy driver makes a happy rider, and you're going to make more money that way. Generally, after every passenger or 2 passengers or so, what I do is I'll clap out the floor mats. It just makes the car look better. It makes it look brand new. Make sure you're not eating in your car, so there are no smells or anything like that. Don't smoke in your car, so there's no smell of smoke. I mean, I know sometimes passengers have just had a cigarette and they get in and the car smells like smoke. Another good thing to invest in is a little can of Ozium. It's something you spray, just eliminates odors, gives the odor of maybe orange, maybe new car smell. So I just want to thank you all for checking out the video. I hope these tips have helped out. Ever since I've been using these techniques and everything like that, I haven't had a week where I've earned any less than at least $20 an hour. So it's been great. And, I have a couple of links down below. If you want to check out, if you go on to Twitter, I have a hashtag I lift every day. There'll be a link to that down below as well. And, that just has different pictures of riders who have been in and whatnot, and people who've tweeted out while in my car. I tried to make the car a whole party experience, especially on Saturday nights, club nights and everything like that. But there's also links down below if you want to get into the rideshare game. There's very often when Lyft signs people up, up, they'll have some sort of a bonus for signing up. If you use my link, you'll be qualified for that bonus. And if you actually put in the code I Lyft every day when you sign up to ride with Lyft, I think you get something like $50 in free ride credits. It breaks down differently, like maybe $5 off your first 10 rides or $10 off your first 5 rides. They usually have some sort of a promotion going on, but use my code and that'll ensure that you get that. So like I said, just follow those tips, and ever since I've been doing things that way, I've never made any less than $20 an hour. So it's totally worth it, and it's a no-brainer.